Carrie and Tommy are just about to move in. To your ears. Aussie is more than just home loans. Now they help you find, buy and own all in one place. Visit aussie.com.au.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another big podcast. How are we today, guys?
I'm up and about,
Good.
Vickers. How are you?
Good, we've had such a good week. It's been a delight to have you back.
Hasn't it been great? Has it only been a week?
yeah,
Hell,
I
I'm
think
due
so.
for a holiday.
I've had a lot of lovely friends of mine reflecting on my comment earlier in the week that I'm too much, that I'm a hurricane. Because I said I feel like I often come into a room and I'm a bit of a cyclone. I go blah, 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 and then I cyclone back out of there. And they're like, no, you're not.
I'm
and then
surprised you let them get a word in.
one of them sent me a little quote. She said, "This sums you up." She says, "It says here, I'm literally fine as long as I don't think about the past or the future and also the present." And I thought, that's me. I'm always like, oh my god, but then I did this, and then but this is coming up as well. But oh my god, I'm feeling this right now. And she's like, you're just all the things.
Yeah.
I am all the things.
And aren't they all wonderful?
Nah, not all of them.
Just trying not to piss
Yeah.
you off and get on your wrong side.
Hey, should we kick the show off right today?
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot. Big Moore's Booty Drop.
As you know, because they call me the promotion sensation. They don't call me the talking sensation. I'm good at promoting stuff. We got a trip to Fiji to give away, right? All you need to do is buy one of your beanies, which they're half price now.
Yeah.
Less than $15. Carrie's beanies for braincancer.com.
Yep, and you should do it because today is Manifestation Day. So the 8th of the 8th is a highly auspicious time for us to manifest. And I've never believed in manifesting before, but I'm suddenly on board now that I know that Manifestation Day is a thing. And I'm manifesting for you all a trip to Fiji.
What's auspicious mean?
Auspicious, like...
No, she's used a word she doesn't understand.
We manifest
I do
someone
that.
to check
What does
this.
auspicious
I do it
mean?
all the time.
Conducive to success or favourable.
That's a great use of it. Well
Isn't
done.
it? I just read it off a sheet. Anyway, so yes, buy your beanie.
Was that not your words?
No. When
How
was the
much of
last
this
time
show do you just read?
I've read an autocue all my life. I don't know how to speak. No, I'm joking.
Did you read that?
What?
Was that your words then?
Of course, they're mostly my words, but the word
You read that off a sheet.
the word auspicious wasn't mine. Anyway, what song are you going to play to
Well-
remind us of this Fiji holiday getaway?
I thought, what screams Fiji and holiday? And I thought, that Fiji sounds a lot like Lauryn Hill's old band.
Which was
The
Bee
Fijis.
Gees.
The Fijis.
No, what about the Beat? They're the Beat. No, that's not Lauryn Hill. Bee Gees is Barry
It was
Gibbs.
Lauryn Hill, Wyclef, and
Oh, the Fugees.
the snitch one.
The Fugees, not
Wasn't
the
it? Praz.
Fijis.
Got it. The Fijis.
The Fugees.
Who we've approached them with a promo deal to see if they will change their name officially to the Fijis. We are yet to hear back, but
meantime?
it's an auspicious bid we've made to them. And so in the meantime, we'll play the Fijis' number one
Ready
hit.
or not?
No,
Here
killing
I
them
come.
softly.
Nope. Yep. Good.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around the country for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Did you ever read the book Wacky Wednesday when you were a kid?
Nope.
Oh, it's the best book. It's Dr. Zeus. And it's about how everything's upside down, turned around on this Wednesday. And there's a shoe in the wall. The shoe in the wall, it's not there at all. Can't remember the words. But anyway, it's like she wakes up and the bed's on the ceiling, not on the ground. And there's not doorknobs on the doors. And you've got to work out each page. There's more and more wacky things.
Yeah.
And you've got to work out how many on each page.
This sounds great.
It's a great book. I'll
Carrie,
bring it in for you.
Quick question. Is Dr. Seuss, do we know who Dr. Seuss is? Or is it a
Dr.
hidden...
Zeus or Dr. Seuss?
I don't know.
I think it's Dr. Seuss, but I do like Dr. Zeus.
Is
the
it
Greek
Dr.
version.
Seuss?
The Greek god of
Calling it Dr.
rhyming
Zeus all the
books.
time.
Do we know who Dr. Seuss is?
A writer of books.
One person?
Oh, yeah, do we?
And they appear and do book signings, or is there...
No, they'd be dead by a long time ago.
They're dead.
It's old.
Dr.
When
Seuss
did that happen?
Cat in the
is
Hat.
immortal, and so
Oh,
he never
because he
dies.
just got old, I'm sure.
When were the books?
The books were from like my childhood, they were around.
Oh, so eight.
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. Yeah, Dr.
Anyway,
Zeus.
he died in 1991. There you
How
go.
old was he when he passed away? I'm not...
87.
87. Yeah, great life, Dr.
Vale.
Zeus. Anyway, it's a great book, but I had my own wacky Monday the other day. It doesn't quite rhyme the way...
Mad Monday?
Yeah, I had a Mad Monday.
Oh my God, can you imagine Carrie at Mad Monday?
I know.
What would I dress up as?
A football player.
Anyway, I just saw the most random things and I kept thinking, am I being punked? Is this, I always think, are you guys stitching me up in some way? Is there a camera somewhere? So the first thing, I walked out of I had caught a flight and I walked off the flight. And you know how there's babies in Bjorns?
Yeah.
There was, I'm going to say, a 7-year-old in a Bjorn. The child
7.
was either a ridiculously large 4-year-old or just a 7-year-old.
Was it at the point where its feet were on the floor walking?
Okay, so its feet were at the, what do you call this?
Shin.
The shin of the woman.
No.
And the head was in front of her head.
No.
Wait,
So
hold
she
on.
had to bend
Was
her
she
head around.
very
and she
small?
was carrying, she was short
Okay.
and she was carrying this child. And I was like, that's either genius because your kid obviously runs off or something, or you're going to have to carry them on your hip. But it's not even, it wasn't even a carry on your hip age child.
Maybe when she gets tired, then she just leans forward and the kid takes over and walks for a bit. It's like a backpack.
That's so funny. Like you jump on the back, you go back and
just
forward, back and forward. Anyway, so
Should we
it
try
just
that?
weirded me out.
Yeah.
What? I think we've tried putting me in a Bjorn. Do you not remember that? On your front?
No, we didn't try that.
We did. I'm sure. Someone look. I'm sure I got in a Bjorn on your front for this radio
way.
show. Or you got in the Bjorn.
No, you swaddled me.
We did that too.
And
But
Bert.
Tommy wore a backpack, and you got into the leg, the arm. You put your feet through the arms of the backpack, so you were on Tommy's back.
That's completely different.
Nah, I was like a Bjorn.
No, I've never
think
had
I
you
was
in
a Bjorn.
No.
Not yet.
All right, let's try it. But anyway, that was the first thing I saw. Then I walked a bit further along, and in the middle, you know, when you're going to the gates, there's the long walkway,
Yes.
and then you go off to the gates. Just on its hands, hand walking, was a woman handstanding and walking handstanding. No shoes on, no socks on.
Were you coming back from Byron?
No, I wasn't. And really good at it. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's a fun little thing they've got going on to keep the kids, excited. And then the cleaners would need to get around her, so they'd ask her to move to the left, and then there'd be.
Did she move on her hand?
No, she stood down. No worries. She moved to her left. Then she'd go back up onto her
How long was she-
handstand. And then there'd be like a queue of people that would start to hit her from one of the gates, and they'd go, oh, sorry. But not a single person was annoyed by her. And I was like, this is so weird. Most of the time people are annoyed at the smallest thing. There is a woman handstanding through the airport in front of people. She kept putting her legs down and nearly missing people. No one was annoyed.
But what do you say? Stop
Being
handstand
weird.
walking. Stop
But
being
in the
weird.
airport.
I don't know. I'm for it.
Anyway.
Aren't you? Apart from her hands, it'd be so grubby.
I know. And she took her socks off. It was
Are you
old.
surprised
It was
that
just
the
all
handstand
weird.
woman had no shoes on?
No, but she didn't look like a Byronesque handstand woman.
Was
Then I thought she must have been from some show, like Cirque
was
du
it
Soleil
good
in town or something.
handstand
'Cause she
walking, or
was
she-
very, very strong.
Right.
Maybe she was looking for something she dropped. Get your face closer to the ground.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays. It's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Carrie and Tommy.
Have you been me on a holiday recently?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
I can feel something inside me say, I really need a Fiji holiday. Oh.
Carrie's beanies for brain cancer are half price right now. Buy a beanie and you could win a family trip to Fiji. Head to carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com right now.
Buy a beanie and you're on your way to winning a luxury escape. Oh.
Thank you to
Because-
Luxury Escape. We're so excited to be giving away this holiday. 10 grand it's worth, and all you got to do is buy a beanie worth $14.95.
Yes.
Carrie's beaniesforbraincancer.com.
And it was all going so well.
Why has it gone bad?
We've had people, of course, the money going to a fantastic cause. Your brain cancer.
Of course.
Of course. Your Brain Cancer Centre, hopefully one day finding a cure for brain cancer. Great. People have been buying beanies. People have been entering. Fantastic. Someone
I
is
can't
going to win
see
a
a
holiday.
problem.
Then you had to get musically involved, didn't you?
No, it's just hard to keep finding new and creative ways to spread a message. And you know that me and song are one. And so I thought I would speak through song.
Yeah, and should we play it again, or do you think it risks further inflaming the situation?
I'll play it again. It was pretty good.
We're already in trouble.
Who are
Play
we in
it.
trouble with?
Play it.
One,
Pick up your phone, go to carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com. Click Buy Beanie here, it'll take you to the Cuba's site. Buy a beanie here, then return to the Beanies website and hit enter comp here. And if you don't do that, you can't go to Fiji. You want to go to Fiji. Pretty good. Keep going. Pretty good.
Wow.
So catchy.
It certainly got the industry on notice because...
what industry?
The music industry.
Oh.
What industry did you
I don't know if
think?
you meant the beanie industry, the travel industry. What industry was
The
that?
Fijian ministry? No, this is an email that Eli, our web guy, has forwarded us on to me. Forwarded it. What's that word?
How many times did he forward it?
Forwarded. Gosh, I'll tell you what, we've pissed off the industry. We've pissed off the dictionary. This is from Sony.
Is it?
Yes. Dear,
Oh, my God.
Dear Elijah, sorry, the subject is cease and desist. Dear Elijah, we heard on your show Carrie's parody of Dua Lipa's New Rules. If you wouldn't mind, can you please refrain from playing this again, as it is unauthorised and it may do dark damage to our artist's reputation.
That's not true. I love the guys at Sony. They know me.
It says,
That's not that. You've absolutely
it says,
made that up.
Sincerely yours, Mary Fuggins, Sony.
No, that's not.
You know what's the most shocking thing about that is that they
Don't-
think that it sounds the same.
So I didn't.
I mean, that's
didn't,
quite flattering.
There was
That's
a couple
quite
of
flattering. Do
Yeah,
you
it's
think
a
they're
win for
worried
you,
that people
Bigmore.
might-
You will
There
lose
was-
in court, but this is a win.
there was a couple of lines in there about the quality of the parody, which I did not mention on air.
Well,
and
I don't believe you, and is that true?
Yeah,
Is it actually?
yeah. So that's why
I
I
went to
asked.
Dua Lipa's show twice. I would never want to upset Dua Lipa.
Doesn't mean you can just do her songs, mate.
Well, help me out so I have to stop playing that music by going and buying a beanie for $14.95. They're half price now at carriesbeaniesforbraincancer.com. Then there's a button to say enter here once you bought your beanie and enter the comp to win a family holiday to Fiji. It's that easy, and then you'll never have to hear me sing again.
Can we
Can't
just?
Are
promise
you
that.
threatening them to play that again?
Can we just do a
She's
quick,
threatening a cease and desist?
fact check? Is
I don't believe that. Get Mary
Dua
on. I want to
Lipa-
speak to Mary.
Is Dua Lipa with Sony?
Can we get Mary on if
Didn't
this
check.
is true?
No, I think she's Warner.
She's Warner, so that was from Warner.
Hold on. You made this whole thing up.
Did
you're
you listen
idiots.
to the name Mary
Foggins
Fuggins?
or Fuggins. Well, I didn't want to hurt her in case that was her name. I'd already
Oh,
offended
she's got
Dua
no
Lipa. I
fucking
didn't want
idea.
to-
She even wrote a cease and desist.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your Friday afternoon, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
It's hard to imagine the emotional and the physical toll of going through a double mastectomy and how you feel about yourself and your body and all of that. Then the idea of running topless in a fun run and letting the whole world see that is a whole nother level that our next guest is doing. And she joins us on the line now. Robyn Smith, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Okay, first things first, how are you feeling about this upcoming run this weekend, running topless? How's the mental space at the moment going for you?
Ooh, very excited / anxious / daunting.
Yeah.
A review of the feelings.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, the City to Surf is a daunting run to do anyway. When did you decide that you were going to run topless, Robyn?
It was probably a few months ago. I just kind of thought I'm in a privileged position to kind of have this opportunity to be fit enough to do it and have the chest to do it and really make a bit of a bold statement for the organisation I work for.
So you work for Inherited Cancers Australia. Robyn, I wrongly thought that you yourself had a double mastectomy because you'd gone through cancer. And then I read more about your story and realised you chose to have the double mastectomy to reduce your risk of breast cancer as you inherit the BRCA2 gene mutation, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a really strong family history of cancer and after my mum's diagnosis with ovarian cancer when she was 59, she did some genetic testing and then all of the family members were able to do it because anyone that's a blood relation is able to access genetic testing if someone in the family has a gene mutation.
So I was a bit confused because I saw that you lost your mum to ovarian cancer. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. Your grandmother had breast cancer. Your uncle has had prostate cancer. There is a lot of cancer in your family, but is the BRCA2 gene, because I see here it means if you've got BRCA2 gene, you've got a 70% lifetime risk of breast cancer. But does that mean all those other cancers are connected to that BRCA2 gene, or is that specific to breast cancer?
Absolutely. Obviously, breast cancer has the highest risk. So the lifetime chance of someone like me getting breast cancer is 70%. But there's also the risk of ovarian cancer, and for men, there's prostate cancer, and there's a increased risk of pancreatic cancer as well for people with the BRCA2 gene mutation. So they're all linked.
The removing of the breast is the preventative one you can do there. Is there other things you can do with the other parts of your body that you've got the increased risk for?
Great question. I did. I have actually removed my fallopian tubes and ovaries to reduce my risk of ovarian cancer as well. So, dealing a bit with medically induced menopause. But, 1 in 400 Australians kind of deal with these kind of decisions. And that's why Inherited Cancers Australia is here to support people to make those informed decisions.
That's a high number.
Robyn, it is. I'm naive at the best of times, but I didn't know about this gene mutation. Am I in the minority, or does I
think women often know more about it than.
Well,
would
sorry,
you say that, Robyn?
I guess to put more.
Women test more.
Yeah, I'd heard about it in women, but I'd never heard that it could affect other type of cancers, other than breast.
Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of not a lot of knowledge in the general population. There's also stuff like Lynch syndrome as well, which affects a lot of other cancers like bowel, stomach, uterine, ovarian. There's a bunch of cancers that are linked to gene mutations, and for the BRCA gene mutation, it's breast, ovarian, prostate, pancreatic. Yeah.
So you said there that you can get testing when you talked about if you've had other family who have been sick. So if I just went, I'd love to know if I had a gene mutation. You can't just walk up to your doctor and ask for a blood test and off you go. Is not how
you can
works.
You can if you pay for it.
Which is how much?
In Australia, it's between kind of $700-800. You can access private genetic testing, and obviously we encourage people to also be seeing, or getting genetic counselling, because you need to be able to interpret the results and not just spit in a tube and off it goes. So, but if you meet the criteria, you can access publicly funded genetic testing. And, you would go to a GP, talk to the GP about your family history of cancer, and then they would refer you on to genetic service if they thought it was appropriate.
Robyn, this is obviously a wonderful thing you're doing. If people do want to donate, they can head to Inherited Cancers Oz on the socials, and you can see the link there, and it goes straight through to your page. What are you hoping to kind of get out of this, other than just raising awareness?
We're a small charity, and we don't have lovely faces like you guys do with your charities, and nice celebs backing these charities. So we struggle for sustained funding, and we've never received federal government funding. So I guess from this, we would love supporters. If you've got a business, or you are in a massive workplace and have a workplace giving program, think about, supporting the little guy and, partnering with us or supporting us.
Great.
We want.
Robyn, so we've talked before about on this show, if you could find out that you were to get some kind of illness, would you want to know, or would you rather not know? And it must be a really interesting space to live in, not only the grief of all these family members that you've lost, or that you've watched struggle, and you live with that, emotional toll as well, but living knowing that you've got a heightened chance of certain things. Does it change how you live your life, or how much you worry, or is it remove some of the worry? Like, how does it change your philosophy on your living and how you feel about life?
I definitely can only speak to this from my own personal experience. Not everyone, thinks the same, but I don't know. I often think there's always cancer risk looming for families like ours. Every time there's a lump or a bump or a symptom of something, we think, we'll go and get it checked out. And I guess we do live with that, and we also live with the thought that this won't stop with us. So I've got 3 kids, and each of those kids will have a 50-50 chance, so every embryo has a 50-50 chance of inheriting a gene mutation. And it's 50% won't, you might, or 50% maybe you don't. So there's that you have to think about as well, and that's big. And that's why organisations like us are really good with connecting people to others that are going through the same kind of questions.
Robyn is going to stay with us across the break, and up next we're going to chat to Robyn about what it was like having a preventative double mastectomy and how it's changed her view of her life and of herself.
Carrie and Tommy.
The mastectomy, as a woman, obviously we're taught how our boobs are not only functional but, sexual and part of how we feel about ourselves as a woman. I could go on and on about the messages we're sent to ourselves about our breasts. But often you sadly hear women having to have mastectomies because they have cancer. What's the emotional ride of having it to prevent something but you don't have the illness yet, knowing how, I can't imagine what that's like to take your breasts off and look at an entire different chest as a prevention measure? It's
such a good question, Carrie. And sometimes I think I'll never know if I was going to get breast cancer because you don't know, because I've removed the risk. But then I think of my cousin who was 36 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, who was going to have a risk-reducing mastectomy at 40 as per the guidelines. But cancer came early for her. And you do make these huge decisions based on a calculated risk that the guidelines tell you this is what you should do, and we all just go, okay, and you make that decision based on your values and, your level of anxiety and at the age you kind of want to. Yeah, heaps and heaps of that psychosocial soft stuff that's really relevant to our community.
And do they give you the choice whether you want new, like an implant or a new type of chest build, or is it just you don't have that option?
No, you definitely get the options so you can make an informed choice. So lots of people, some people choose to reconstruct. Some people like me choose to go flat. And I must admit, I initially reconstructed after my mastectomy and kind of got implants in for about 13 months, but I have heaps of health issues with my implants in, so I removed them and went flat. And now I'm quite healthy, happy, and loving that I can just run and not have to wear a bra.
I know. That must be such a good win. There's got to be some pros to this.
Silver lining, yeah.
Is the BRCA gene the thing that Angelina Jolie had? She had the rebuild? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she did have a reconstruction. She has BRCA1, I think.
BRCA1. And what's the difference between BRCA1 and 2?
With BRCA1, you've got a little bit, the cancers, or the chance of cancer usually comes a little bit earlier, age-wise, and then the risk of ovarian cancer is a bit higher with BRCA2. It's like about 17 or 18% for BRCA1, but it's about 40% for BRCA2. So, ovarian cancer is one of those ones that's pretty nasty, and lots of people are told to have these risk-reducing surgeries, and like many in the community, we take our ovaries out and then experience medically induced menopause from kind of 35 and 40. But our cancer risk has reduced a bit. So that's a positive, and those are the things that we can do with the information we get from genetic testing. So it's good.
Well, Robyn, this is something that affects a lot of people out there, and thank you for taking the time today. You can support Robyn's run by heading to @Inherited Cancers Oz, and you can donate there. Of course, the City Surf is happening, and Robyn, we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good luck, Robyn.
Thank you so much, guys.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
You know when you want to hate something and then you're like, nah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I have it with people all the time. Often sports stars that I will play for the opposing team, and I'm like, they're a knob, and then I meet them, and I'm like, they're really nice.
He's so friendly.
I hope they get traded.
Yeah.
But are you able to then change your mind and get on board, or once you've made your mind, you have to double down?
A person could be my mortal enemy, and if they smile at me, What a legend. Legend.
Well, I saw this thing on Instagram. It was marriage tips from 1913.
Oh.
And it was the do's and don'ts for wives and for husbands. And I read the first one, which was for wives, the do's and don'ts. And I was like, oh, God. It starts with, don't let him have to search the house for you after his day's work. Listen for his latch key and meet him on the threshold. And I was like, oh.
That's good. I think you should greet people like dogs greet people when you get home. Not just women, everybody.
But why are the women the ones at home like the dogs?
Because they were too lazy back then and didn't have jobs.
Well, it gets to that side in a minute, which is interesting.
I love that Carrie didn't say anything. No, that's just how it was. I'm happy to accept that premise.
No, because this is what I'm going to get to in a minute that made me go, God, this is not the worst thing. Anyway, then it goes on to say things like, don't say I told you so to your husband, however much you feel tempted to. It does no good. It will not end well. I mean, they're right. You should never say I told you so. Then it says, don't be discontented and think your husband's not manly because he happens to be short and thin and not very strong. Manliness is not a purely physical quality, which is true. Short men deserve to feel manly.
You're in your short king phase, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm not in my short king phase.
Are you still in the jumping the other way?
Yeah.
No, the next one is don't let your husband wear a violet tie with grass green socks. If he's unhappily devoid of the colour sense, he must be
just that.
Says,
have something else on.
If he's unhappily devoid of the colour sense, he must be forcibly restrained.
Oh, wait, you don't have good colour sense, so do you have to be forcibly restrained?
Yes.
Yeah.
I choose it.
Oh, it's preference.
So, but then we get to the husband bit, and I think some of this is actually bang on, and it still applies to annoying men of now. Don't talk down to your wife. She has as much intelligence as your colleague at the office. She lacks only opportunity. Talk to her of anything you would talk to of a man and you'll be surprised how she expands.
I love it's from a time when your colleague at the office is just male.
Then it says,
See how she expanded on that point?
Also, you're my boss. We've come a fair way.
Don't say your wife wastes time in reading, even if she only reads fiction. Don't sneer at your wife's cookery or bridge playing or singing, or indeed anything else she does. This is the good one. Don't increase the work of the house by leaving all your things lying around in different places. If you are not tidy by nature, at least be thoughtful.
I'm so confused, Carrie. Was 1913 a better time or a worse time?
Well, I thought it was a worse time, and I'm starting to think maybe there's something here. The last one, which is quite lovely, don't keep all your jokes for your mates. Let your wife share them too.
Who's keeping jokes?
Do you save yours for your mates?
Well, I haven't got a wife, so
I know,
yeah, they do mainly go to my mates.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Same, but backwards.
Ooh, and things have changed while you've been away, Mr. Tommy Little.
Stuffed up big
Was
time.
Husey winning?
Well, he wasn't, and I just thought it would be fun, so I just put down way too many offers that he couldn't refuse. One of them I said if he wins, he got 5 points.
Am I up?
Yeah, by quite a bit. It's 10-13.
Oh,
yeah.
yes!
And he did nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. He was hopeless at the game.
But he beat you.
They just gave him the answers, and then anyway.
Doesn't sound like this
Back
game.
to it being a fair game, yeah?
Sure, you're the one that cheats.
No,
Tell yourself.
you're the one that looks at Eli, who's sitting next to me, and I can't see him anymore, so I can't be cheating.
Eli, who has been caught cheating more, Carrie or me?
No, he just
Carrie.
says me to make it entertaining. I know how his producer brain works.
Do you? What's he thinking now? Hang on. Give him a category. Think of one movie. What's he thinking of?
He's thinking of the Hunger Games.
No.
What was it?
Night Shyamalaya or whatever.
Night Shyamalaya?
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
You don't even know the movie you were thinking of. What's that got to do with anything?
I thought you knew, because you said you know how a producer's mind works.
Oh, no, I more know how conniving and mischievous he is.
Okay, think of something mischievous now. What's he thinking of?
A way he can make me lose this.
No, it was egging a house. Thank you. Ding, Tommy.
Okay, let's play.
Song number 1. Tommy.
Jenny from the block, J-Lo.
We've had this so many times.
Why didn't you get it then?
I did know it. I just didn't get in quick enough.
Why not?
Because you got in before me.
Okay.
That is how the game works for everyone playing at home. Song number 2.
Carrie.
Oh, no, she doesn't know.
Delicious. It is Beyonce.
No, it's not. Tommy, it is Destiny's Child.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Oh, bonus point if you can tell me Kelly Rowland's real name.
Yes, this is quite easy. It is Samantha Bowles.
What is her name?
Calendria.
Calendria.
Calendria
That's a lovely
Train.
name. Calendria Train.
Calendria Train Roland.
Calendria Train.
That's Kelly Rowland.
That's a wonderful name.
Song number 3, it is 2-Zip to Tommy.
I'm aware.
So you got to start playing.
I'm aware.
Okay. You sure?
Carrie.
3,
Oh, no.
2,
Rihanna.
No.
If you love
1.
me, here's Take Care.
Whoa.
Oh, no. That's not fair. That's not Rihanna's song. And you know it.
I'll take
Drake.
care.
Featuring Rihanna.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
We
we're
all
just
knew
giving
that.
features now.
Bro, you should have seen what I had to give Husey.
Yes, thank you, Jesse.
Are you at least going to acknowledge how long Jesse's 3 seconds was?
That's what yours are every single time.
You have got a bit of attitude today.
Song number 4, 2-1. You can still win it on this point. Tommy.
Harry.
3,
Lady Marmalade.
2,
And it's 3,
1.
gorgeous Christina Aguilera. It is, yes. Big Mom.
It's 4 people. Thank you. Who are you forgetting? Maya? Who are you forgetting? Pink?
There's Pink in it. I don't remember that. Come and go. No.
I drank all that. What was it? Coming good? I drank all
Jesus.
that. Coming good.
I thought it was come and go.
Are we doing our final one?
Yeah,
Finished,
it's
aren't we?
2-all.
Oh, okay.
For the win, song number 5. Tommy. 3,
Tommy doesn't know.
It is.
2.
It is. Can I have it one more time?
1.
I think I know who sings it. I just need to remember what the song is. It is Black Eyed Peas. Yeah?
I know you
3.
liked it. It's Outcast.
Oh,
2.
Outcast.
Yeah, Roses.
That your shit don't stand.
Oh, it is a tie, which means Bickmore takes the points.
Yes, thank God.
They're for everyone.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your R&B Fridays, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Because how do you feel about Chinese herbalists?
So I know someone a friend of mine who dabbled and spent a lot of money on Chinese herbalists to try and help an illness, and it did nothing. And to be fair, I think I formed my judgment then, and I've not allowed myself to think positively about it since.
I think
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was burnt by what happened there, so now I'm like, nah.
You shouldn't be burnt by other people's fire. You should learn to stoke your own.
No, I was quite heavily in the fire though, so it did impact me.
Sorry, I'm laughing at stoking your own fire.
Anyway,
I'm all for them.
yeah,
I've decided Eastern medicine.
yeah,
Is that what it is?
yeah.
It's the way to go. I'm fascinated by the ways of the Orient, and I think they have a lot to offer. And so I decided, because I've been sick a bit recently, I decided to go to a Chinese herbalist. Now, of course, going to a Chinese herbalist, I was expecting a bit of this. And I thought, this is going to be a wonderful cultural experience. But then the lady said, Michael's just about to see you. And I thought, probably not his birth name, but wonderful, you know. Western names are often adopted over here. And then Michael walked out and he was the whitest bloke I've ever seen.
What was the environment like? Was it more like the original kind of
herbs everywhere?
but the Chinese, or like was it, you know, is there bamboo around and you know when you go into a massage place and they set the scene? Was it like that, or was it more like you're at a doctor?
Walls, floor to ceiling herbs. All different types of
In jars?
fungi and stuff in clear jars, so you could see them all. Yeah, and I thought this would be fascinating, right? And then my heart instantly sank. And I know you shouldn't judge people based on their appearance, but this bloke, I just didn't want someone who'd, you know, been to China on a trip and thought, I'll do a quick 2-week TAFE course. This will be fantastic. And
You wanted the real deal.
I wanted the real deal. And also his opening line did not have me sold on him. Because he said in a broad Australian accent, well, if it isn't the one and only Tommy Lee. Not my name, but I said, okay. Yeah. And I said, hey, that's me, Michael. And he took me upstairs and he goes, let's start with physical pain. Do you have any physical pain? And I said, I've got some, my right shoulder is quite sore. And he goes, let me take a look at it. And I said, no worries. And I took my shirt off. And he goes, oh, normally you just leave your shirt on. And so now I'm sitting shirtless and I'm not meant to be.
Fair,
and he's white and he's not meant to be. So we both misstepped. And then I'm sitting there and he starts feeling my shoulder, but chatting to me. And he goes, so you got many shows coming up? I'm like, mate, I was expecting a language barrier, not an inquisition about my upcoming gigs. And then this is what he said at one point. He goes, so what's Rove up to? And I thought, I'm like, I said, he's doing stuff. He's around. He's doing stuff.
Oh, this is so annoying. Did you leave? What'd you do?
No, and I got too embarrassed to put my shirt back on, so then I was still shirtless for the whole thing. So I thought, I don't know what to do here. But then he goes, I want to check your like organs, right? And so he got me to lay down, and I'm shirtless. And then he goes, your spleen and stuff like this. And then he goes, I'm just going to check what holds your piss, your bladder. Mm-hmm. And
so hold on, you were there for your shoulder, but what else?
No, I was just there for my general well-being.
Oh, okay,
you
sure.
Checkup.
So he was checking all your organs. Okay.
Yeah, and have you ever had someone like push into your bladder? Like
Yes.
specifically your bladder?
Like 3 children
for
for 9 months.
You're a mum.
No, but no. Literally,
How do they know where your bladder is?
when they're inside you, that's why you go to the toilet as a pregnant woman
Wow.
all the time.
This is great then. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, hold on. Was Michael inside you?
He was pretty much.
Sounds like he wanted to be.
He was
Or
pretty
Rove. He
much.
couldn't work out who. What's he up to? Is he
Yeah,
around?
we can't get Rove. We've got the budget version.
Got Tommy Lee.
And as he's pushing me, I thought, I'm going to piss myself here. And then he stopped. And I thought, thank God he stopped. But he only stopped to then rub me on my stomach, like from back to front, side to side. And it was, and as you mentioned, Carrie, I haven't had kids. So it made me come so close to pissing myself. And I was already shirtless, so I felt vulnerable. But I thought, this will be a fun game that we can do on air. So stay with us, because up next, I'm going to rub Carrie's bladder and see
Don't touch
if she
me.
pees.
I touch myself. Up next.
At work.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your drive home, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
And if you've just tuned in, you have come at exactly the right time, because we're playing the first ever edition of Can Tommy Make Carrie Pee? Because
I don't want you to rub my tummy. I'm not a genie in a bottle.
it's not your tummy, it's your bladder.
I don't want you to
'Cause
rub
I
my
went to a
bladder.
Chinese herbalist and he pushed my bladder and
Sure.
it made me pee myself.
You're not a Chinese herbalist.
He wasn't either. His name was Michael. He's a white dude.
Well, you're Tommy and you're a white dude. I don't want you pushing my
Meets the
bladder.
He rubbed
requirements.
my bladder.
I'll let producer Belle.
You got to do it hard.
Producer Belle, who's pregnant, so she knows what it's like to have something pushing on her bladder. You're allowed to push on my bladder.
She was. I've never
Actually,
seen
she
someone
got
get
up so quick. You really, this is inflicting all of the pain that she's wanted to.
Producer Belle, are you comfortable?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to.
Yes, you do. So, Carrie, can you lie on the floor, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Take
So,
the headphones off. Do I
Carrie
need
is
a
getting down
microphone?
now. No, you'll be fine. Eli can get down there with a microphone or just yell so we can hear you. Can we hear you, Carrie?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Producer Belle, do you know where the bladder is?
I think I do.
Is it bare tummy or tracksuit okay?
Whatever's better for the socials. Web guy Eli?
No, what's
There, what you're doing.
Whatever you're doing.
What I'm saying is where the bladder is, I think, is where the waistband is of my trachea. Will that interfere with what you're saying?
Well, okay, just leave it like it is, as said Chinese herbalist Belle. Oh, that was a laptop that's hit the ground.
Don't worry. It was just a MacBook Pro. They're pretty cheap, I think.
Okay, we're fine. The good thing
All
is,
because
guys,
Tommy wants to make Carrie pee.
this will go viral. It'll be absolutely worth it, Eli. You need a bigger laptop with more memory for all the hits we're about to get. Okay, producer
I
Belle.
don't
So
ever change your clothes, just so you know. So if you do make me pee, what happens?
you sit there for the rest of the show, Busy Pants. Belle, so you need two hands and you need to push into the bladder and then kind of scoot down towards the nether regions. So push in hard and
I'm
scoot
holding
down.
onto my pelvic floor like nobody's
Well,
business.
don't. You need to let go, Carrie. It's Eastern medicine.
I think you need to show Belle where the bladder is.
Oh, so now you do want.
No, I don't want you to touch. I just want you to show her
She
the
too high or
direction.
too low?
Let's have it.
Am I?
I need to have a quick look over there. Hang on.
Okay, I'm comfortable, Belle. But at the moment, you're just gently caressing my tummy.
Tommy is no. Okay, Tommy's told Belle to go lower.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then push down and then scoop towards the vaginal area. Is that?
I guess at Carrie Tommy's show on the
Are you pushing?
socials.
Are you pushing hard? Belle, Carrie, what are you feeling?
My producer is trying to touch my bits.
Is it a good time to tell you I never went to a Chinese herbalist? no. So, but, Carrie, do you feel that in your? Does it make you want to pee yourself?
No, it didn't.
Okay, Belle. Then let's try the.
Say yes. Sorry. Yes, it did.
Belle,
Tommy.
let's try the other one. So the same.
Oh, are you going to make her try and
Back you go,
her pants?
So you need to get on the side now, Belle. So your hands will be going like across from right to left, and at the same level, but go rub right to left, back and forward, like across the stomach. So from. If that makes sense? Is that
I think
working?
you might. I can't believe I'm asking this, but I think you might need to go a bit lower because I think you're on the. I think you're on the. That's my ovaries.
Oh,
it's my womb. There's lots of things you don't have that we have that makes us feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
How's it going? Is it any of it pee inducing?
No. No.
Annabelle,
Are you
is
going to
this-
tell me that Chinese medicine doesn't work?
Maybe it's just for men.
Yeah.
Carrie and Tommy.
This is crazy. It's been 20 years since Miley Cyrus starred as Hannah Montana. She's celebrating 20 years next year with a special event. She won't say much about what it is, but it's a huge nod to her character, Hannah Montana. I never really watched it. Did you? You wouldn't have seen it. No. But I was thinking maybe I should get my girls to watch it because they love anything sort of pop star related. They love, what's the one that they're watching at the moment? Not Babysitter's Club, Victorious and stuff like that. And in Hannah Montana, if you never watched it, she was just this regular teen who lived a double life as a pop star as well. And then it was really tricky for her because she went from Disney star, child star, to all of a sudden wanted to break out and being the Miley she is today, which is a long way from the Disney star.
Do you reckon
She
that'll
was.
be a bit weird as well, though, because she doesn't talk to her dad at the moment.
And what was her dad's involvement in that?
He was in the show, I'm pretty sure.
Was he?
Yeah.
He played her dad in the show.
Yeah.
Did he? That's weird. Ah. Well, she also is expected to get the Vanguard Award, isn't she, at the MTV Awards, which is an award for best video, pop video. What is it, like your collection of, or just based on one?
Video excellence throughout your
Video
career.
excellence. And we were having a conversation off air about some of her videos because all I could remember was Wrecking Ball as one that was like monumentally like, wow.
Yes.
I can't think of any of the other ones.
I can't even think of the Flowers film clip. I just remember her singing it on the roof.
Yeah, interesting. When are the MTV Awards?
Oh, no, the Flowers clip's great. It's her dancing.
Is it?
Just showing off her rigatoni.
Yeah,
It's
she's
fantastic.
got a great rig.
Yeah.
Her rigatoni. Anyway, let's get a bit of Miley on right now.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, if you drive home, the Savo, it's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little.
Do you ever fact check your friends? Because
It's not usually what I go around doing. It's not the way to make friends, to pull people up on what they're saying.
no. But
In fact, those people are a punish.
one of my best friends, actually you know him very well, the geriatric housemate that I care for, Johnny Longballs is his name, and he is 15 years my senior, and he's just a fontaine of knowledge. Except a lot of it turns out not to be true. He's very liberal with his use of the truth.
Yep.
And I just realised, I said it to someone the other day, and they said, "Is that true?" And I realised I've never actually
Well, because he
checked.
does say it with
Conviction.
yes, there's no doubt there. It's
No.
not like, I think I heard. It's like, you know that, da-da-da. And so you walk away going, God, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
If there was a rule that said the loudest in the room was the most accurate,
Yeah.
he'd never get a thing wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he told me that years ago when Ben Cousins' documentary came out, that they asked him in the documentary, Ben, how would you like to be remembered? And Ben said, just as a bloke who never put a foot wrong, which, as you know, he has
It's the opposite of
misstepped
his
many
life.
times. So it was a wry joke that he made. And Johnny told me that, and I realised I've just taken that as fact. And I've told people whenever the topic has come up that, oh, this is what he said. And I have no idea if that's true or not. So I got a man on our pots and pans, one Jeremiah Bosniak, to go through and have a look to see if Ben Cousins did really say the thing that Johnny's been saying he said the whole time. Do you have a definitive answer for us, you beauty?
We had 3 producers working on this.
Good
because
use of our time.
Yeah, excellent use of time, and it happened a long time ago. When, there was some stuff in the news. Definitively, we've got the audio.
Oh, probably just as a bloke that never put a foot wrong.
Johnny got it right.
Johnny Longballs. Well done. The fontaine of knowledge lives to tell another lie.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are all wrapped up, but if you're just starting your property journey, Aussie has everything you need to find, buy and own your first home. Get started at aussie.com.au.